Yes, I believe so. Well, we're actually thinking about postponing it. The weather doesn't look so great.
You know, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
We're gonna have fire snow, flaming snow.
Sounds great.
All right, so how do I get this one? What do I connect to? Oh, right. It would be really fun to count how many times you've done my favorite. I know.
I mean, just to give you an idea, right? I taught those books so many times that when I get back after my house, I still remember them all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's never started a problem. In there.
Okay, I wonder where everyone is.
Oh, and I never did.
I already did it.
Oh, did you?
I did it on the computer.
Well, that's cool that the new program, that's another reason for doing it the right way, because now the new programs are there.
Okay, now we're starting to get people. Hi, Mr. Bagat.
Hello, sir. How are you?
You have your spreadsheet handy, or is it?
Mr. Crawford, did I hear that you were retired?
I am.
Was that a forced retirement?
They offered some, well, actually, they offered most of the folks at thru separation deal, depending on how long you were there.
Yeah.
I've been there for 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure I'll be working again in some capacity somewhere. You know, sort of Mr. Mom at home.
Yeah, I think a lot of companies are doing separation packages right now.
And that's especially a little bit prevalent in financial services, but somewhere less common there now.
So I can actually do 12.
Yeah, it was a long time. I mean, saving a whole life. So we couldn't
Okay.
get sick of the environment over toxic. So.
Dean, how you doing? Good to see you. Mr. Miney, good to not see you because your camera's not on. Oh, hey, Miss Gonzalez. And Mr. Bagat, good. All right, we're going to get started.
Well,
I hope that it's going to work out well online. We'll see how this goes. We'll work it. Okay. All right. So let's just get in a semi-small spot. 12 feet is where we need. Much over here, just pretty much right there. Actually, no, put this tree in the middle because she needs the most help. There you go. Okay. So, basic blank, please. Turn it up. Who get it done? You did. Base. Yeah. Okay, welcome. We're not going to do meditation so that we don't kill time doing that. We're not going to do warm-ups per se. But often, very often, I'll do forms as a warm-up anyway. Online, Master Fusco will be checking in with you guys in a moment. I'll try to stay focused. All right, so let's go and take a field trip. Now, I don't think, let's see, Mr. Pagat, I believe is a yellow belt.
Yes.
All right, so this is his form. Okay, so, yeah, I won't even get into that. Let's just do it. Okay, Jimmy, take a field jump.
Take a field jump.
All right, turn to your left forward stance, left low block. Step, right forward stance, right middle section punch. Turn to your right forward stance, right low block. Left step, left forward stance, left middle section punch. To the front, left low block, left forward stance, extend, right punch. Turn to your right forward stance, left outside inside forearm block. Step punch, left forward stance, right punch. All the way around the other side, outside inside forearm block. Step punch. To the front again, right forward stance, low block, extend punch. Turn to your left high block with a forward stance. Right kick, right middle section punch. Turn around past the middle, high block, kick, and middle section punch. Step to the rear with the left foot, left low block, step punch. Check. Okay, so, I don't know where my okay. Oh, we've got more people walking on. Okay. Hey, Master Fusco. As long as you're not busy, do we lose somebody? Oh, okay. Just see if this is working for Mr. Bagat. He's our only yellow belt, so I want to make sure he gets this. Okay, let's go again. 3.
Mr. Bigot, how's this working out for you, okay?
And take heel jump.
Take a field jump.
Good,
Okay,
okay.
cross your hand center of your chest. Blocking hand always goes on top. All right, this is the chamber hand. This is the blocking hand. All right, hands back to back. They should have tension on each other, straining, so when you block, they kind of explode.
You're going to need
Right.
to stand closer to the
Turn to the left, low block. I'm underneath.
The one more trying are getting close to the street to try to see what you're doing with your hand. So if you're demonstrating things like a chamber, you may want to get closer to it.
Okay. All right. I'll get there. To me. And turn low block. Ha. Step middle section punch. Turn low block. Step. Step middle section punch. Ha. Low block. Punch. Step to your right forward stance. Left outside inside forearm block. Step punch. Around to your left side. Step punch. To the front. Low block with the right. Punch with the left. Turn to your left forward stance, left high block. Right front snap kick, right middle section punch. Set. Past the front, right high block. Left kick, left middle section punch. Step to the rear, left low block, left forward stance, step punch. Yeah. Make sure you have a good forward stance, keep your shoulder width apart. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna throw up.
Something's happening with the camera. There it goes. Okay.
Oh, you turned it around for me to
Yes.
see?
Yes. So now you can
I
see
won't
where
be able
you
to
are.
take my eyes off of you.
We're losing time, sir.
Oh, okay, good. All right, so let's talk about a couple of details. So I talked about the detail of the low section block. Blocking hand is on top, non-blocking hand is on bottom. We put them in the center of our chest. We don't, a lot of people want to put it up to the other shoulder to swing with some oomph. No, it goes in the center of your chest, low block, and you pull back equally with the chamber. With the outside inside forearm block, okay? when you block, traditionally, and I don't know why this is, it just is, we stand in the opposite forward stance of the block. So if it's a right outside inside forearm block, it's a left forward stance. And you'll notice that the block doesn't try to come through straight, comes in at a little bit of an angle, and my fist passes my center line, because we imagine somebody is punching us to the face or the midsection, and you are blocking that out of the way. And you don't have to go too far, just right there. So when you all block, I would expect to see these angles in there, okay? High block. Okay, here we go, high block. This is why everybody should be in all the, because I'm not going to do this for the other poems. High block, forearm is center of your forehead. A lot of people block like this with their fist over their forehead. It is forearm, middle of the forearm, to the center, all right, right there. And there's an angle to this as well, about a 30-degree angle, and you're blocking with this bone. So your hammer fist side is out. It's not this way, where the soft part of your arm is there, and it's not this way, where the back part of your arm is there. It's right there, so this one bone right here takes the brunt of what's happening. It's angled like this, so when you block something, if it has energy to dissipate, instead of eating the energy, it'll have somewhere to go, and it'll slide off. Tongue Sudo high blocks, circling up. Taekwondo high blocks, again, same thing as the low block. Blocking hand is on top, hands are back to back, pull back on the chamber as we block forward, okay? I would recommend, at least I did this when I was growing up, just doing 1,000 high blocks a week, 1,000 low blocks a week, just sit there, put on some music, sing some songs. Okay, so let's do take a heel jump one more time, and we'll go on to take a heel jump. Wow, okay. Take a heel jump. Turn left, low block. Ha! Forward stance, punch, forward stance. Set, low block, forward stance. Net, punch, forward stance. To the front, low block. Aim with the arm coming up. Punch. Now, right step, right outside, left inside, outside forearm block. Left, sorry, proper, left, arm. Oh, yes. Step punch. Set, go past center, block. Net, punch. Hana, to the front, low block, punch. Turn to the left, high block. Good. Kick, middle section, punch. Set, high block. Net, kick, middle section, punch. Step to the rear with the left low block, left forward stance, right step, punch. Yeah, right, shut. Okay, we're moving on quickly to take a E jump. Oh my God! So you're here early. Okay. So we'll take some done in the next quarter. Good. All right. Now, Mr. Bagat, you should continue practicing Taeguk Il-jung while we move to Taeguk E-jung. Either do it with my count, or you can go on your own, whichever works. Do not worry if you don't get it exactly right. Perfectly open. No, oh, he's taking E-jung. I'm sorry, I'm flashbacking back to where Taeguk Il-jung was yellow belt, and Taeguk E-jung was advanced yellow belt. Holy cow. All right. I know, we got, okay. Sorry, Taeguk E-jung. I spent all that time taking Il-jung. Hana, turn low block. Starts exactly the same as Taeguk Il-jung. Good, step punch. Set, turn low block. Next, step punch. Now to the front this time, we step with the left leg and high block. Good. Yeah, right outside inside forearm block. I was testing you. And good. Step left outside inside forearm block. Now we turn back to the left this time and low block. And then we're going to kick and we extend our left arm and we high section punch, which is about our forehead punch. Turn to the right, low block. Kick, high section plunge. Now we go to the front, high block. And again, high block. Here's the hard part. Leave your right foot where it is, spin on it. And right outside inside forearm block. And as I said, usually the stance is opposite, so we're in the left forward stance. Now leave your left foot where it is and turn and block to the other side. Then go to the rear, low block. We're going to kick punch. 1, good, punch, 2, set, punch, yeah, boom, shut. So next week, during the quarter hour, I will spend time on Tego E-jump details, like I did on Tego heel-jump details. Can't get to both in the same day. But there are a lot of, just as many as in Tego heel-jump, there's a lot of little details in Tego E-jump. All right, let's just run it through a couple more times, help Mr. Bagat get it. Take E-jump. Remember, cross center of the chest, turn low block. Good, step punch. Set. Now your arm should be, at this point, center of your chest, and as you finish your turn, boom, everything snaps. Good, step punch. Outside, inside forearm block. Good. Right step, left outside, inside forearm block. Turn to your left, low block. Good. Kick and punch. Come on, Mr. Good. Low block. Set. Kick and high section punch. High block to the front. Good. High block to the front. Remember, center of your arm, center of your head. Spin around the world. Outside, inside forearm block. Leave that left foot where it is. Good. Outside, inside forearm block. Step to the rear, low block. Kick, punch. 1. Kick, punch. 2. Kick, punch. 3. Yeah. Of course, the kick and the punch are on the same side. Boom. Shut. Good. Okay. Now we got enough time. Let's do it one more time. How's Mr. Bagat? Oh. You're fine, sir. Okay.
Doing okay there, Mr. Bagat?
Right idea was this to make me stay within a 15-minute time block.
Yeah.
All right, one more time. 3. Take the E-jump. Oh, look, puppy. Ha! Low block. No, big punch. Touch block. Nice, the punch. Ha! Step, left step to the front, right outside inside forearm block. Left outside inside forearm block. To the left, left low block, left forward stance. Kick. High section punch. Net. Low block. Net. Kick. High section punch. Now the way I used to remember this is after the high section punch comes the high section blocks. Spin around the world, outside inside forearm block. Set. Outside inside forearm block, other side. Left step to the rear, left low block. Punch. Set. Punch. Right. Punch. Here. Boom. Shit. Okay, so as I said, I will not spend gobs of time on Tego Il-jung next week, Tuesday from 6 to 6:15. We will hit it once or twice maybe, and then move straight into Tego E-jung, and I will talk a lot about the pertinent details of that. Now, of course, anything that I'm telling you about these particular forms, it's not specific to the form, it's specific to the technique. For example, the outside-inside form block, well, that's going to be performed every form the same way. It's not going to change. When you get into much, much, much higher forms, they do change, but on purpose. They change on purpose to give variation. I think that's good. All right. So I think what we'll do next, so it's just flow straight into the next.
Yes, sir. All right, so Mr. Bagat, that's as high as you're going to go, so you can go ahead and sign off. Okay? Because we have to go into the next level belt, Poomse. That's higher than your rank.
I won't worry about that. Master Plus, do we have any other advanced yellow belts online?
I'm checking, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Long.
All right. So yeah, so good. Now everyone else is looks like they're green belt and above.
Okay,
The Gonzalez's are dancing. I'm not sure what's happening.
outstanding. All right, tree. Take a stump jump. Again, brush your hands down to the chest, turn it over, head out. Good, now, bring your arms to guard. And we're gonna kick, and in a way, you hold your balance right there. And then you extend your left and chamber your right and step, and make the punch land on your step. Now that's more detail than you care to know, but they should know that. Turn over. Now again, going into all of that happens all at once, but so we kick, hold the stance, then extend the right, chamber the left, step left, and punch. Good. Good. To the front now. Chop. Good. Chop. Okay, so the arm's it's not a block, it's a strike. So the arm is not 90 degrees. It's got a bend, but it's a little extended. Think of yourself as striking somebody's neck. Now, single knife hand block, left hand, knife hand on top, again, hands back to back. Step left, come on! Here's our first back stance. Okay, fingertips are eye level, elbow is at a 90-degree back angle. Rear arm is going with the foot. So it's not around the front, it's around the back, and the block is there. Then we extend the hand as we step out a little bit, and we're all kind of cocked and ready to go. Boom, twist and punch. And that should be an incredibly powerful punch because of the body mechanics. Then turn to the other side, single knife hand block, we're in the left back stance. Set, punch. Net, right outside inside forearm block. Net, outside inside forearm block. Set, turn the block. Kick, one punch. Good, turn to the other side, low block. Set, kick, 1-2 punch. To the back of the room, ha, low block, punch. Good, stretch, low block, punch. Net, kick, low block, punch. Net, kick, low block, punch. Yeah, and go. Shit. Questions on any of that? It's generally okay.
Yeah. So when you kick, your hands are back here.
When, actually, anytime today, our guard should be up.
Okay.
So if I do my, hold on. If I turn to you and do my low block, and then I go kick. So my hands aren't like this. My front arm is actually the kicking side. This is a guarding stance. It's like this. It's not like this. This is guarding stance. So if I'm kicking with this leg, my guard is like that. Then, depending on what I do, I extend one of the other arms to get ready for my punches. Okay, good question. Good question. All right, let's do it. To me. There's some jump. Center of your chest. Low block. Good. Kick. Extend 1-2. Set. Net. Kick. Extend 1-2. Come out. Here's your chamber for a knife hand strike. 90 degrees up, 90 degrees out, and chop. Good. Extend. There's your chamber again. Bam. Set. Chamber for a knife hand block. Knife hand on top of fist. Step out, back stance. Net. Step punch. Set. Back stance. Net. Step punch. Outside inside forearm block, forward stance. Good. Outside inside block, forward stance. Spin on your right leg, spin, low block, and lock it in. Good. Kick, 1-2 punch. Set, turn, low block. Net, kick, 1-2 punch. To the back of the room, low block, punch. Good, low block, punch. Set, kick, low block, punch. Net, kick, low block, punch. Yeah. Oh, shot. Okay. So, lots of details in this form. I'll just hit a couple of them. This is your first form. Come on in anytime, Mr. Phil, if you want to play or not. It's up to you. This is the first form where a back stance shows up. So we should really spend time on our back stances and understand those. That's a good black belt test question, by the way. Where's the first round kick show up? Also a good black belt test question.
You want to know
keep on elbow. Oh, that doesn't count. Okay, where does the first round kick show up in the take-up series of forms? Correct. Good one. Yes. Which is weird because round kick is so prevalent in Taekwondo. But anyway. All right, so back stairs. If I use these, if I use these lines, okay, I have my foot that is at 0 degrees, and I have my foot that is at 90 degrees. Okay? My knee is going 90 degrees. Some people buckle their knee in, and some people, I don't know how, buckle their knee out. And it is very, very dangerous for your knee to be buckled in either of those two directions. So, again, 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 60% of your weight, 40% of your weight, which puts your center of gravity 2/3 of the way back. And I like to feel as though, there's a heavy weight right there that is drawing me down to the mat. And there's your nice tempo. All right. Yeah, we'll just go. Okay. 3. Yeah. Actually, I'll watch this time. And talk to you guys. Say some jump. Turn a little bit. Hada. Good. Punch. Oh, kick 1, 2 punch. I'm sorry. Set. Turn a little bit. Net. Guard up. Kick 1, 2 punch. Hada. Knife hand chop. Good. Knife hand chop. Be careful not to have this angle in your hand. It should be straight. I tell people in Taekwondo, just go get your wrist fused in a straight position. Cross arms and back stance. Hada! Good. Put more weight on your back leg for you. Turn that back foot to me. Sit down, sit back. Sit down, sit back, lean back, lean back. That's good. Now open up and punch. Hada! Big power right there. And you really have to move that foot properly to maintain balance. Correct. Good. Turn a little block. Good Lord. Knife hand block. And step punch. Good. Move your foot properly so that you can really lock in the stance. Hana! Outside inside forearm block. Cross your center line. Angle your arm a little bit. Good. Cross your center line. Angle your arm a little bit. Spin around the world fast, but lock it in when you get there. Hana! Spin fast. Hard. Good. Guard up. Kick 1, 2 punch. Set. Turn hard. Fast. Lock it in. Good. Kick 1, 2 punch. Hana. Low block. Punch. Good. Low block. Punch. Set. Guard. Kick. Low block. Punch. Net. Guard. Kick. Low block. Punch. Yeah. Emperor. Shot. Now, a piece that I see you all struggling with, and as well you should. You go into the back of the room. Low block. Punch. Low block. Punch. Then we have kick, cross, low block, lands right there, okay, and punch. Kick, cross here, down. As you land, that forward stance, the low block lands. All of that locks together. So you really have to, from here, you're kicking and you're guarding while you're kicking. As this leg chambers, that's when your arms go to chamber. And then there's a good little deal of timing. Okay. Gotta go and take a sajam. Miss Priya, you can play. Stay here and play. Don't worry about going by my not take a sajam. Take a sajam. And you can go by my count, but it's gonna be a little weird because it's a different form. So if you want to just play in your own, you can. Go ahead to that spot, please. This property just kind of shift up a little bit. Sure. Okay. You should really switch. Or take a light. Stay right there. No, never mind. I'll screw it up. You're good. Okay, so let's go take a sajam. Now, same thing. Next week, I will spend a lot more time on taking sajam. I'm spending the first 10 minutes of a block on the first form, and then 5 minutes, and then next week I'll reverse that. You know what? If you all have any particular questions on a particular part of a particular Poomse, bring them with you. And even email them to me. Aren't they all?
Send them ahead of time.
Send them ahead of time. Email them. And then I'll either start to give you an answer in an email or something, and I'll be sure, oh, I don't know, make up something intelligent about what you're asking so I can look intelligent this morning. Okay. Let's go and take a look, Sajam. Take Sajam.
Take Sajam.
All right, so remember that's your first move, right there. Ha! Yeah. Now, you're throwing your arms forward, but you're sitting down and back. So this is counterintuitive. It's difficult to do until you get used to it. Throw your arms forward hard, sit back. And as you do that, you will actually gain more power in your twin knife hand block. Hands up, and spear finger. Set, get here. We don't wait, but we got to make sure we hit this position. Stay right there, Mr. Parker. Step, spear finger. Good. Now, raise to the sky, wave high. Here's your chamber for this. And push and pull for your block. Now make sure the palm and the knife hand is not what's doing the blocking. This is just like a knife, a high block. It's just the hand is open. So the position doesn't move at all. It's always the middle of the arm. Right, there we are. All right, and from here, so we kick, again, the guard arm is forward, extend that guard arm, and then step and boom! And again, that should be an incredible punch because of the dynamics of the body. From here, we're going to pivot and bring our knee way up front over. All right? And then from here, big extension, and then put it down, and then pivot around again, and then big extension, and twin knife hand block as you're landing. There's a lot going on right there, and we'll talk in detail next time. Spin around, inside, outside, forearm block, jack stance. Kick. Set up for this inside, outside block, like this. And as you drop back, block. Turn, inside, outside, forearm block. Set. Kick, extend, and out. Yep, that's right. And 0 degrees. There. Turn your foot small. Turn. Sir. Turn. Nope. 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 Good. And now, raise to the sky, wave high again. Ha! Chop and block. Forearm, center of forehead. Good. Kick. And forward stance back. Okay. Slightly bent on the elbow. Not straight, not big bend. Now, turn to your left, and you want to set up like this. We're going to go outside, inside forearm block. And your foot is pretty much in position for its walking stance. Block. And punch. And we're going to turn all the way around quickly, and we're going to end as we get here in this position again.
Other arm.
And then,
so your blocking arm is the same as your front foot.
and we're going to turn to the back and have that walking, that chamber position again. That chamber position again. Okay? Step, block, and nice punch. And then as we start to step, don't put the weight on this foot. Okay, as we step, dragging it in, and then block as you land. And punch. So, all of these forms, memorizing the form is easy. And that should be 10% of your time, memorizing the form. Okay? The techniques are relatively easy, certainly at our level. And so that's 20% of your time. The rest is all timing. Because as you train that timing into your body, it'll start showing up in things like breaking, self-defense, free sparring and free fighting, grappling. That timing of using your body with the technique will just start showing up all over the place. Questions? All right, effort study. Let's go. Why don't you do the next quarter? Not to put you on pressure or anything. I can't be the only one out here having all this fun. process. Okay. Well, I figured you would. Can I make fun of people online?
You make fun of people in person too.
Excellent.
There you go.
Hi, everyone. Just switched in from Master Fusco. He's going to take over, take Ojang and take Yokjang.
All right, everyone. Committee. Take a jump.
There you go, John.
Cross your hands, turn to your left, low section block. High. Swing your arm as you pull your foot back. Hammer fist to your side. Now cross your hands, turn to your right, low block. Up. Bring your arm in as you pull your foot back, hammer fist. Up. Now, extend your right arm, left arm is up, step forward. Outside block, outside block. Good. Front snap kick. Right hand goes underneath. Back fist, outside block. Ugo. What's that?
The underneath part.
So your back fist hand, the hand that's back fisting is going to go underneath, both palm down. So, yep. Because think of it this way, good general rule of thumb is whichever position your hand is going to end up in, it starts off the opposite way. That's a general rule of thumb. There are exceptions as you usually are.
And if it ends up on top, it starts under, like in general, not 100%, but yeah. The two arms want to be working together.
I don't know if you guys heard that part, but if a hand ends up on top, like on the upper half of your body, it starts underneath, generally speaking. All right, so again, we were here with that right foot forward, right back fist, and left outside block. All right.
Spin around the world, miss me inside outside forearm block.
Your left hand is underneath, palm down, left back fist, right outside block. Good. Now, right hand comes underneath, palm down, step forward, and then a back fist with a Kia. Good. Now, from here, you're going to spin around towards your back. Left hand is on top. Spin around. Right hand block with a back stance. Good. Okay. You're going to grab onto your right hand. All right, hold on tight. You're going to step into a forward stance. Elbow right across the face. Make sure your hips are still square, though. Don't twist your body around. Right, still want to keep your hips square. Right hand goes on top, right knife hand. Spin around the other side, back stance, knife hand block. Good. Retract, grab onto your hand, take a step forward, elbow strike. Okay, with a forward stance. Good. Now going to the back, your left hand is on top for a low section block. Right, palm is up, low section block. Then you raise up. You actually need to bring your right arm up by your ear and then execute that outside block. So you're extending and you're pushing and pulling. All right. Now from here, your hands are up. Right front kick. As your knee is up, your right hand goes on top for that low block, low section block. Extend out with your right arm, left arm up near your ears, outside block. Good. Left hand goes on top, turn to your left. High section block. All right, so from here, you're going to do a pivot side kick with your right leg. Pivot. Now, as you bring your foot in, you set your right hand up here as your target. Elbow smash right into your hand as you land in that forward thing. All right. Right hand on top, turn around. High section block. Once again, you're going to do a left side, left pivot side kick. Side kick. And then as your foot comes in, hold that left hand there. Make sure that you should be able to kick and then stop right here with that leg up and your hand right there. And you land foot and elbow simultaneously. Left hand on top, go to your back, left low section block. Again, extend with the right outside block. From here, kick. Right hand goes underneath your left hand. We're going to push very forcefully off our left foot. Lunge into a crossing stance with a back fist and a heel. Now, let's talk about the crossing stance. Okay? Your right foot, your right toe should be pointing straight ahead to the back. Okay? And you're flat footed. Your left foot should be 90 degrees, okay, perpendicular to your right foot. Don't get too excited up with all this leg that's showing. All right? Woo-hoo! Your left shin is going to be pushing into your right calf, and you should be able to sit down. And the pressure that you're creating right there is actually what's helping create your stability. All right. If you're not touching anything, you're going to get wobbly. Okay. If your foot is too far away and all you have is your kneecap, you're going to give yourself a Charlie horse. So your foot should be almost completely touching your right foot, and press your shin down to your calf. Your body will tell you when to stop, and at that point, now you're stable. All right. You guys can see this here. Okay. Again, my right foot is going straight ahead. My left foot comes exactly perpendicular to my right foot, and I sit down, pushing my left shin into my right calf. All right. Let's do that again. 준비. Tail 고정. Turn to your left, low section block. Bring your arm back, hammer fist. Make sure your toes are pointing forward here. Turn to your right, low section block. Set. Again, bring your hands up and hammer fist. Set. Now, extend here with your left arm up by your ear, outside block, and then right side, outside block. Now, from here, kick. Right fist underneath. Back fist, left outside block. Good. Again, left front kick, left hand underneath. Back fist, right outside block. Now from here, right hand underneath, step forward, back fist key out. Left knife hand on top, spin all the way around, back stand. Knife hand. Reach back, grab your hand, set, elbow strike. Good. Cross your right hand on top, again, turn around, boom. Make sure that you guys land in your back stance here. All right. Back toe should be pointing to the back wall. Back grab, step.
Pull on that arm.
Elbow. Good. To the back. All right. So make sure again, low block. Your hand is blocking, starting on top. Low block. Extend up. Right hand is by your ear. Outside block. That's it. Good. Right kick. And as your foot comes back, right hand on top. Low block. Extend. Outside block. Turn to your left. High section.
Right low block, left.
Good. And again, pivot. Hold your hand there. Pivot side kick. Hand is right there. Foot and elbow in at the same time. Good. Again, your body should be squared to the side right now. Right hand on top. Turn all the way around. Side block. Pivot. Side kick. Left hand is right there. Elbow. Left hand on top. Low block. To back. Extend and outside block. Hands up. Right front kick. Right back fist chambers underneath. Lunge here. Again, press down. So, Mr. Crawford, your left foot should actually be turned 90 degrees. There you go. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And sink down again. Push that shin right into that calf. And up. Check. That's Ojan.
You guys doing okay? It looks okay.
I gotta commend Master Fusco. Sounds like me. You have it, the pattern down perfectly, which is an important thing for the black belts to think about. That as we're teaching this stuff, we want to use the same lingo. We want to use the same descriptions that not confuse or muddy the water or start changes.
If you leave.
Next. So, really, I mean, it's like I'm doing it. Perfect. You're amazing.
Good stuff. Do you have anybody that
Miss Crawford
I'm not gonna.
stuck her tongue out, but I couldn't tell.
would it be the first time? It's almost like she's looking right now. Is there any? Oh, it will take your indulgence to sign. I'll just ask you with anybody.
But we have Miss Hermione on there, Mrs. Marco, Miss Rebecca's there, and Miss Regular was here, but she's gone now.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to go on to yoke jump now. All right, 준비. Yoke jump. Again, left hand on top, turn to your left, low section block. Hands up. Kick. Left hand comes back up on top as you step backwards. And do it inside to outside block. The hard part here is you're in a back stance and you're blocking directly to your side as you're going backwards. All right. Cross your right hand on top, turn to your right side, low section block. Okay. Right hand is on top as you step backwards, inside to outside block. Good. All right. Now, this is a key part here. Right hand, knife hand on top of your left. This block is not going to swing upward. It does not come up like you're raising your hand. it comes across, right? It comes across your face. So you're going to step forward and you're going to block across your face, twisting your body, not leaning, twisting at the waist. So right hand is on top, step forward to a forward stance, twist your body, block across your body. Okay? See, a lot of people do this. That's not what that is. It is stepping, twisting. It's like you're getting off the center line of a punch and blocking across your face as you do it. A little bit at an angle. Yes, sir. Okay, so at a slight angle upward, all right? But again, don't lean over like this. Boom, twist your body. All right, so from here, right leg, round kick to the front, put it down like you're in a guard, step to the left, middle section block, inside to outside. So it starts palm up, ends palm away, punch. Good. And from here, kick and extend, punch. Good. Right hand on top. Again, turn around to your right side, forward stance, inside. Okay. So your palm starts palm up, ends palm facing away. And punch. Hit and punch. Cross your hands, both palms facing you. Come up on the balls of your feet, and we go down slow, slow, slow until your hands are just past your belt, and you kind of snap them into place at the last second. Left knife hand on top of your right hand. Right step forward, blocking at a slight upward angle, okay, with your body twisted. All right. From here, left foot, round kick to the front with a Kia. Put it down in front like you're in a guarding stance. Right hand on top, spin all the way around the rope, right low block. All right, from here, left front kick, right hand on top, step back. Good. Now left hand on top, as you turn to your left side, low block. Right kick, left hand on top, step backwards into your back stance, step block there. You're gonna reach to the back of the room as you step backwards to your right. Reach up, twin knife hand block to the front. Again, reach up behind you as you step back, twin knife hand block to the front. Now, as I step back in my right foot, palm block, punch. All right. Again, trying to get that palm block to land as your back foot lands, then a reverse punch. Same thing, palm block starts palm up by your side, doesn't swing from out, starts palm up by your side, step back, palm block, punch Kia. Oh. Sure. Anything you want to add to that one, sir, before we do it again?
I'm sorry?
Anything you'd like to add to that one, sir, before we do it again?
Oh, no.
We do this now because that's sort of the happy medium, right? Between. Okay, let's do that one more time. Come here. There we go, John.
There you go, John.
Left hand on top, turn to your left, low section block. Come on. Hands up. Right front kick. Bring it back. Left hand is on top. Inside out. Good. Right hand on top, turn. Right low block. Left again. Left front kick. Right hand on top. Boom. Block as you land. Right knife hand on top of your left hand. Left step forward. Blocking at a slight angle. Upward as you twist your body at the waist. Good. From here, right guard. Right round kick. Put it down like you're in a guarding stance. And step to your left with the midsection block. And punch. Hands up. Right front kick. Extend your arm out. Punch. Good. Right hand on top. Turn all the way around. Middle section block. Punch. Hands up. Okay. Extend that arm out. Punch. Good. Cross both hands in front of your body. Okay. Again, up on the balls of your feet. Down slow, slow, slow. And then at the last second, you snap everything into place. Heels down. Left hand on top. Right step forward. Blocking at a slight angle while you twist your body. Round kick here. Put it down. Spin all the way around. Right low block. Kick. Right hand is on top. Step backwards. Inside block. Good. Okay. Cross your left hand. Turn. Low block. Hands up. Kick. Left hand on top. Step back. Pull. Reach to the back. Step backwards. Twin knife hand to the front. Once again, reach back. Twin knife hand. Now again, just let your left hand slide right to your ribs As you step backwards, palm block coming in at a 45, punch, and then right hand comes right to your ribs and you slide back, palm block 45, punch Kia, and boom, shift. That's tail yoke jump.
You say palm block at 45?
Yeah, so that's what I was just asking. So years ago, when we first learned it, we did it this way, coming straight down. Grandmaster Wong goes this way. So the heavy medium is coming at like a 45 angle.
So, if you were to use this block, it should be for a knee strike, not somebody kicking like this. You break your hands, right? This side block can easily be used for the front kick, and it can be used for the side, for the knee. You just push the thing out of the way. But you never want to do this one for front.
It'll get your hand jammed back.
Oh,
Here, down, when you go to the front, you bring that arm up.
Oh, yeah, extend it out.
yeah. Yeah, see, when you do it at speed, it's almost imperceptible.
Oh, I don't think it was time I watched, on four. It's a terrible movie, but the martial arts are beautiful. So many taekwondo style. You do that on the knee.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, a lot of overlap. So, right. You want to do one, and I'll do one. I'll do children. Oh,
Or you do palm and I'll do children. Okay.
all right, we'll do that.
Work for both of us. You did it.
Just because children are there.
Watch out for that wave master, sir.
Thank you. It's been there for weeks.
All right, kind of like ninja like reflex, sir. All right, we're on the chill jug now.
I see. Oh wait, is that Mr.
Chill jug.
Howard or Rebecca? I'm looking.
Just like on Yuk Jung, our palm block does
I
not
can't
come
tell.
around here. It comes
There's
from
like
the
no
side,
light.
Up.
Oh, you are both there.
Up, boom, boom.
Got it.
All right, this is tiger stance, right? So your 90% of your weight is on your back leg, 10% on your front foot. You're on the ball of your foot. The way I like to position my foot is if I were to step right down flat-footed, the ball or the heel of my foot is pretty much in line with the joint of the big toe on my flat foot there. All right, so you don't want it so close where they're practically on top of each other, and they shouldn't be so far away that it's kind of like a back stance. Right? Now from here, kick, and then kick, and then extend your arm. Okay? Ooh, hang on, losing my balance here tonight. Extend your arm as you come back. Boom. Now your foot comes down, and you explode into that tiger stance with the block. All right? Other side. Hand to your ribs. Pull in as you block across your body. Okay? Extend as you step back. Block right across your body again. Make sure you're popping into that tiger stance. Okay? Now from here, extend up. So that pin block. 1. Okay. 2. Now, extend your left arm out as your right hand comes to your side. Palm block with your other hand is underneath. All right, supporting just between the elbow and the tricep. Circle down and snap that back fist down. Make sure that you don't bleed these two together. Palm block and then circle down, really striking on the back fist. Okay, other side, hand right to your rib. Extend, block, circle, back fist down. Good. Now from here, right fist into your left palm. Make sure your toes, your feet are touching. You're up on the balls of your feet. Okay. And as you sink down to your heels, you're pressing outward. Okay, with dynamic tension. You should see right over your knuckles. Left arm is down, right arm is up. Left step forward. And it's 1. The arm that's going down stays on the inside. 1, 2. All right. It's not just moving the hands up and down. Okay. So let's do that part again. All right. So from here, as you step, it is, think of exploding, boom, really like you're snapping something in half and then snapping something in half again. All right. Now, as you step forward with your right foot, you're going to chamber for the next side. Okay. So we don't do it when we're flat footed. We switch our arms as we're moving and then step. It's 1, 2. Good. Cross your hands in front of your face, palms facing you for the wedge block. So spin around, left forward stance, wedge block. Don't have them too wide, bring them a little closer, Mr. Crawford. Your hands a little bit closer, actually, ever so slightly. There you go. So think of it like an A shape, okay? Not too close. Open your hands up, bring them in. Knee strike. Now from here, knee strike, pull those hands right into your sides. All right? So as you do, after you do that knee strike, your hands come back. I pull them right into my sides, palm down. Then I lunge forward into a crossing stance, the double upset punch. Elbows in tight because it's an upset punch. So your elbows should be almost pretty much against your body. That's it. And then hands come, excuse me, hands come to your side as you take a left step back, crossing block down. Good. Now from here, bring your hands right back up in front of your face, palms facing you. Spin around, wedge block. Open up your hands into the knife hand, pull them down hard, knee strike, suck them up right against your side, palm down, lunge in with the crossing stance, double upset punch. Again, this is in tight. You're coming in tightly if you just knee somebody, so your elbows should be right against your side, not extended out. Then pull your hands back to your side, step backwards, and crossing block down. Now, okay, we tend to bleed into the Tom pseudo land of coming here underneath. Your left hand is going to be palm down underneath your right hand. As you pull really hard, facing the back, boom, back fist, you're in a walking stance. Back foot 45, front foot facing straight to the back. Open up your hand. That hand stays there. It doesn't go up or down. Your right leg is what has to come up to it. Up as you hit it. Okay. Now, same thing like with the side kick on Ojung. As your foot lands, your elbow hits your hand. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's hit, and then you should be able to stop your foot right there, and then you elbow as your foot lands. Now from there, bring your right hand underneath your left as you pull back hard back. Yeah, make sure you're walking stance. Your foot, your front foot a little farther forward, Ms. Becklin.
Completely to the back.
Good. Open up your front hand, swing your left leg up. Boom. And again, your side stance lands as your elbow lands. Left hand on top of knife hand, block to the back, so you have to shift from a side stance to a back stance. From here, extend out, step into a back stance, punch here. Back stance.
Good step.
Yep, there you go. There you go. And forward. Shift. Any questions on that one?
Want to run a quick call now?
Yes, sir.
You actually have your phone.
My fault. Oh, sorry. So there's actually a lot of tiny details in children. We may have to do that as a separate one day, or
Well, I'm thinking going through this, maybe for the first 2 weeks, we'll do a session, and then we'll do one once, and then spend the whole 15
yeah,
minutes.
it's probably going to be a whole 15
I
minutes.
think so. There's, especially, Yukjung, Paljung,
There's too many
Chiljung.
details.
Oh, there's too much.
And I'm actually thinking, although, we were always put the fear of God in us, that a lower belt never, ever does a form higher than their rank. You just didn't do that. It was considered arrogance that, that you thought you knew your present form well enough that you could move on, and go. But what I'm thinking is, this would just be a great training. Take a form, and that's the class. And it's not about memorizing it. It's about all the. I'm watching him, and I know he's doing things that you guys aren't seeing. From the very first thing that he did, the whole thing just snaps into place. Things about your wrist should never be like this, and I'm seeing that all over the place. It's like that. This is flat from here to here. So you could actually do a whole training, not make it a Poomse clinic. It ends up being a Kicho clinic.
Right. I mean, that's actually how I first learned Yukjung, by the way. It was one of the first Poomse clinics that Mr. Waldron had. And for the entire hour, the only thing I was allowed to do, I just got my advanced blue belt. The only thing I was allowed to do was this. That's it. Once I had that, a couple of weeks later, is when I was able to learn the rest of the form.
Let's take a pause on real quick, just so we get a couple of reps of that, and I won't talk details if we don't have time. But like I said, what we'll do is, over the next 3 or 4 weeks, next week we'll do 2 per session again. Walk what we give focus to, and then the next week we may do 1 form in a session. Take a build anytime it's not really necessary. Okay, questions real quick? Are you finding this to be helpful?
Yes,
Sure. It's good. Let's see. 3. Take a ball jump.
Take the ball down.
All right, remember the first motion, twist and lock the arms right into position. Here's that kind of crossing stance thing. And twin fist block. Now, pull back on the chamber arm, step punch. That should be an incredibly powerful punch. Set, hop, yeah, block. 1-2 punch. That block, so let's go back. I said I wouldn't do this, but I lied, evidently. So watch the timing of this. Yeah, boom, bam, bam, and then step back. So the block lands on the foot. Okay, so over here. Ready? And ha! Yeah! Block! 1, 2. Set in low block, reverse inside outside form. Set, touch your side. Fist down. Boom. Cross a little bit, take a step, right arm on top. Reverse inside outside form block. And hold on. Turn, touch your side. And twist it up. Set, reach behind, grab the brass ring, and twin neck and block. And there's another one of those power punches. Do this. Kick, step back, palm heel block as you land the tiger stance. Bring the arms here, and then don't swing them. Pass them in front of you. And as you do that, your hips turn and your feet should just automatically end up in the right position if you had them in the right place to begin with. Front kick before you do anything. Kick goes out on the way back. You extend and chamber, and then you step, punch, and make sure you have an awesome forward stance here. Everybody skips on this forward stance. And pull back tiger stance. Palm block. There's that, nope, 45. That 45 thing. Yeah? Now I'm going to reach my arms, step out, twist. And again, if my feet were right in the first place, they're right now. Mr. Still, turn your back foot much more. 45 degrees. Back foot. No. That way, keep going, back foot. Toes to the window. That window. Back foot. Your left leg. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay, never mind. So we're here. All right. Lead leg kick. Extend. Punch. Palm heel block. There's that tiger stance again. We're sitting down. Right there. All right. So now from here, we reach with our foot. Twin fist low section block. Now, big guys. See, get that ankle? Yeah. All right. So get that. And another punch. All right. Now we're going to spin like a block. And we lock right, you still lock right into that back stance perfect. Then step over and elbow back punch. And then the other side, turn that block. Step over, elbow back. Yeah! Oh. Shut. Excellent. Okay, so.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is that supposed to be an assisted elbow, or is it?
Like a block.
I noticed you went like this.
Yeah, I always do elbow back punch. Block, elbow. That's what's going on. Take a pole drive. Do you do an assisted elbows? Manual block. You do an assisted, or do you just do elbow?
Just straight up. I've never done assisted on that.
Yeah, I think it should not be assisted. And
I've always been under my name. Your hand is here and pivot. You're really.
Oh, that's right. You're grabbing.
Pulling in, because then you're in close.
back fist, that's a big threat of that.
That's exactly right. Yep. Good catch. Good. Okay, so I'm so glad we've had this time together. Thank you all online for joining us. I hope it was useful to you. I think in weeks to come, we'll keep doing this, and another, as we get 4, 5, 6 weeks into this, a nice breather would be for me to teach you a form you just don't know, like some Poomse, weird form, thru, which has all of this kind of stuff in it, but you'll learn a lot. You don't have to worry about learning the form, just the techniques, the balance, the turning. So there are a lot of martial artists that think forms, kata, Poomse, are a waste of time. I think if you do them the way I've seen them done, then yes, they're a waste of time. I agree wholeheartedly. I think if you give them the due, you do them properly, and all the right focus is there on what we're trying to accomplish, I think they can be immeasurably useful in becoming that next level martial artist. And that's always the goal. That what's that next level look like? It's different from all. Okay. All right, let's go involved. Face punch, please. Okay, done. Face the side. Unengaged. Yeah, it's just master Fusco. So unengaged. Yeah. And face the left arm. And there's a police officer walking, and his cruiser's way down there. Okay. All right. Ready? Great job, guys. Keep pushing. Very nice. Good. All right.
Everyone at home, just so you know.
Yeah, go ahead and beat on the floor.
Everyone at home, just so you all know, we'll be putting the link to this on the student portal. All right. So you guys can actually use the student portal starting next week to get into here instead of the link in the email. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.